Hi and welcome. My name is Laura. If you are new to this channel, I talk all things thriving while living with lipedema. And I just wanted to hop on here just to share a quick tip or sort of secret maybe that I've recently discovered. I mean, I've heard this before, but I think I forgot. I was listening to Andrew Huberman. He has a podcast, I think, called Huberman Lab. And he was just talking about some of the research associated with shivering and burning fat or burning calories. And he began citing a specific study that went even a step further and spoke to the research associated with fidgeting and movement, somewhat like shivering, also causing a calorie burning or fat burning state within the physical human body. And the reason I wanted to share this, especially with women living with lipedema, is that sometimes with lipedema, not only with pain, but also if our legs become a certain size or we possibly experience some damage within our lymphatic system and then also experience lymphedema, movement and exercise can sometimes seem overwhelming. And so sharing information about the calorie burning benefits of fidgeting, I thought would be really helpful. I find it helpful for me, and so I figured I would share, and if it's helpful for at least one of you, then I'm happy I shared. So first, you can just, if you don't fidget, you can begin to invoke shivering. And so one way I tried this was just simply by turning my shower to cold when I was done my shower. And that would trigger some shivering. If you're like, heck no, I don't want to be cold and cause shivering, then simple fidgeting exercises can be really powerful. In some of the studies, they were even citing how people who spoke with their hands could sometimes overeat and never gain weight because then their bodies would just compensate naturally by adding more movement into their daily routine or the day that they maybe overate. And so I just wanted to give you guys a couple of examples of how you could begin to fidget. So a really simple one is just moving your fingers, right? Another simple one, oh my goodness, sorry, I should have put this back a little bit further, I'll move back further, is just maybe moving your legs. And so if you work at a desk or maybe you have mobility issues, I'm moving my legs, doing some of these things can actually encourage more fat burning within our bodies. So another one that I do, not necessarily to fidget, but now I know that it likely has benefited me, is I rub my palms together. Funny enough, this one actually warms your hands. But I do this as a means to refocus and help myself concentrate. And so the rubbing of our hands helps to balance the right and left hemisphere of our brain. But sometimes I do this, and when I did have pain in my legs, I would then take my warm hands and just energetically place them on my legs, just to support my body, especially my knees, because I found that I had a lot of pain in my knees. So we have finger tapping, you can do palm rubbing, leg shaking, or maybe you just become more expressive in the way that you speak. I think for me, in a lot of ways, I actually try and tone down my expressive speaking or hand movements when I am telling a story or sharing something. And now I'm just gonna be like, nope, this is enabling me to be able to fuel my body fully, as well as be able to burn off all of those calories in terms of energy. So like I said, the finger tapping, the knee moving, palm rubbing. You could even, Dr. Karen Herbst, who is a researcher within the lipedema community, also talks about shaking. So it's funny because not only does this potentially increase your metabolism so that you're burning more calories or more fat, but this in particular, she says, like, lay on your back and shake your arms and legs. Here, I'll do it for you guys. And I think, what does she call it? I can't remember exactly what she called it, but this gets your lymph flowing. So not only are you potentially increasing your calorie burn, but you're also moving lymph by shaking. So this is why the vibration plate is so great. And potentially with the vibration plate, there might be theories about that movement increasing caloric burn. So if you don't have one and you've been on the fence about it, then this is probably your sign to get one. I have one, and I really, really love it. And yeah, anyways, I just wanted to share that little tidbit of information. I haven't been here for a while, so I wanted to ensure that you guys knew I was still around. And keep me posted. Do you find that you fidget? Have you tried the cold therapy for calorie burning, which is the shivering effect? Are there any other suggestions you have for fidgeting? Another suggestion I would give to you, this is as someone who's very conscious of maintaining flexibility and mobility, is that if you do work at a desk and sit for long periods of time, I would recommend that you set a timer for every 20 minutes and get up and move your body. Move, squat, take a walk around the office, or even just stand up and move your body in your office if maybe you can't actually leave your office. And this will, one, it'll increase your mental alertness because you'll have gotten up and moved some energy. And two, it'll prevent you from experiencing soreness from sitting. Sitting is like the new smoking, and I think a lot of us might not be fully aware of the detrimental effects of sitting. And so setting a timer and moving at least every 20 minutes, if not more if you can, is going to benefit you beyond what you can truly comprehend right now. So do it, move. Tell me if you have any other fidgeting suggestions, because like now I'm like, oh, maybe I should Google different ways to fidget. Moving your hands. I'm usually doing this to warm up my hands. Shake your hands, and remember, this is good for your lymph system. Okay, now I feel like I'm looking a little crazy. But okay, I will let you guys go and share in the comments any insight you have into this shivering effect that transfers over to fidgeting and increasing our metabolism. Bye, guys.